As you can see by the title of this video, my YouTube channel has reached 2 views. While this may not seem like anything to celebrate, kind of is for me, and I have a couple reasons for that. One big one is that this channel is something I've wanted to do for a long time now, and finally getting the courage to start and post videos in and of itself is something to celebrate. But along with that, seeing a couple views come in, no likes or subscribers yet, is just something that has already given me motivation to keep going. I've spent countless hours just watching other YouTubers and wanting to post content myself, and I'd always chicken out of doing it for one reason or another. Whether I was pretending I was too busy, or I would be honest with myself and just say that I was scared, there was always a reason for me not to post on YouTube. But after getting over the hump and actually doing it, I can tell you that I definitely have experienced some really good dopamine from this, even just seeing the 2 views come in. And if you found this, I'd encourage you to go watch one of those 2 videos. Both of them are terrible. I sound like a robot, and I probably sound like a robot in this one too, but I can already tell that just talking to a mic is something I'm getting more comfortable doing already. As I record this, I'm actually sitting here watching a college basketball game. It's just really cool to me to be able to sit here and just talk about my thoughts on things. I know how interested I am in YouTube videos like this, and guys that are doing this niche like BizPath or Why Learn, just how entertaining the videos are and how much I actually get out of watching them. And to be able to tell people things from my perspective as a guy in my 20s just trying to navigate life, feeling like he has some things figured out, other things absolutely not. It's just really cool to see that anybody has clicked on it. YouTube showed me that when I had these 2 views, I had 6 impressions, which means 4 people did not click on the video and 2 did. I guess that's a pretty good percentage. I looked into it, and it looks like about 4 to 10% of people will click on a thumbnail. If you're in the average range, anything over 10% is pretty good. Of course, that's about as small of a sample size as you can have, but hey, I'm just starting, and this is what I can go off of. I'm a big baseball guy. That's something I'll probably talk about on this channel quite a bit. And so with that, I love analytics. And so being able to open up YouTube and look at all the analytics, like not only that there's 2 views, but how long these 2 people watched the video for, whether they liked or commented or subscribed, all of these things in the YouTube analytics are just really cool to me. And so to be able to track my numbers like that is something that I'm already finding to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, if you're on the fence about just getting started, whether it's YouTube or a business that you want to start or whatever, just take a step to do it. It's going to be ugly. It's not going to look the way you want it to. My first 2 videos, like I said, I'm not happy with the way I sound. I sound like a robot, but I know that it's something I just have to push through and get better at. I'm not going to just automatically know how to talk to a mic and just talk about my feelings and my thoughts on things perfectly without just going through this trial and error period. It's the same thing for my lawn care business. There was a time where I had 3 or 4 customers that were pretty much all my neighbors. And from there, I had to go door to door, putting out door hangers, getting phone calls, building clients, and, just growing it. And I feel like having that skill set of having done something like that in a lawn care business is going to help me with YouTube as well. Just hopefully knowing how to grow things. It's going to help me learn the internet side of things too. Maybe, even marketing, digital marketing, things like that. There's just so much opportunity to grow and learn from something like this, and I'm really happy that I got started. And if you're on the fence about it, please go ahead and post that video. And if you're disappointed in it, make another one and post that video. It's something that's going to take time, and honestly, with something like this, the process is more than half the fun. I already find myself just, in my own thoughts, and then it'll give me an idea for a YouTube video, and I'll write one down. I have my notes app open a lot now, and I have, probably over 20 video ideas in there already, and already looking forward to making them and seeing how they come out. And honestly, just getting started, as I already said, is just such a sense of relief. So much fear and anxiety going into just starting this. And I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? If the channel flops, I'll just be back where I was, but I'll have new skills and I'll have learned some things, and I could definitely use that knowledge going forward. And for those of you that already have a channel, I'm sure you can relate to me. Just seeing any numbers at all could be exciting. Maybe you had a video go viral at some point, and just the excitement of that. If that will happen to me one day, I can't even wait to see how that feels, let alone a like or a sub. But yeah, if you're someone with a channel, comment down below just your experiences with things like that. Your first view, your first like, first sub, and if that motivates you to keep going. And I think that would be good for other people to see that as well. But yeah, with all that said, guys, I'm celebrating my first 2 views on YouTube, and if this video itself gets 2, I'll double my view count. So another reason to celebrate. But yeah, I'm going to keep going, see where this thing goes, and hope you'll come along with me. If you'd like to do that, subscribe and follow along.